We'll do it live.
Okay.
No. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live.
The next stop is Mets Willets Point.
Yo, what up? What up? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to our first annual Fantasy Football League draft. This is for the year of 2026. This is sponsored by Queens Baseball. So the order draft set is in. And now we're about to find out tonight who is about to build the championship roster. I am your boy, Jay Fern. I'm here with co-commissioner Ricky, Pablo, who is a spectator. We got Mez, who's in the league, as well as Swift. We got a couple of guys also backstage. We got some guys in the Discord. So before we get started, please make sure you share this live. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Make sure you like it as well, man, because we are about to have some fun tonight, right? So,
yes, sir.
Let's do it.
So so we're gonna see who is about to either build that championship roster or who is going to be in the in last place, because in this league there are some rules to be in last place. So Rick, I just want you to remind everybody with the rules and also with the punishment about being in last place.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to everybody that's on the live, like Jay Fern said, man. Like, subscribe, share, make fun of like whoever you see make bad picks too.
Please
Don't mind doing that. But as far as the last place penalty, we're still thinking about it. So I think tentatively it's wearing the Mark Vientos jersey to a game, but I feel like it has to be worse than that. Like I feel like it has to be like I've seen some shit on a timeline. So I don't know. That's what it is for now, but we'll we'll think about it a little bit more. But man, yeah, it's a 14-man league, grown up league, definitely for big boys. If you play fantasy football, you know that 14 team leagues are kind of tough. So we got a good group of guys. Obviously bragging rights. You know, a little something in the background and yeah. But as far as the rules go, man, yeah, like we said, we're no auto pick. So the guys are aware that we're not doing auto pick. We will turn it on after round 8 or 9. But the first few picks, if it's an auto pick, we are gonna pick the last Swift. Keep me honest here. I believe the last ranked player in the following round. So if you miss your first round pick, you will get the last ranked player of the second round. Correct, Swift? I think, did I explain that correctly?
Following round. That is
Correct.
Yeah.
So no auto picks. Like I said, 14-man league. I'll share my screen real quick just to go over some of the point stuff. I mean, we talked about this last week when we did our stuff here. Let me make sure I got the screen. Let's make that a little bit bigger. There we go. So yeah, 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, 1 tight end, pretty normal. 1 flex, since we are doing 14. We are going with 1 flex, obviously 1 kicker, defensive team, and 5 bench spots, and we do have an IR spot as well. As far as scoring, not going to go through each and every one, but you can see here for passing. This is a PPR league, by the way. So these are some of the points breakdowns, and yeah, and 8 people make the playoffs. The waiver wire is also what's called the FAAB waiver wire. So we are bidding on players. So it's not your standard waiver. Each player has 200 fantasy money that you'll bid and you'll use to bid on players. So again, pretty standard, pretty straightforward. The draft is starting in 16 minutes. So Jay Fard, I'm gonna kick it back to you because I gotta do some last minute prep here.
Oh shoot, he's getting ready to make sure he drafts all the best players, right? So I
Listen,
already spoke.
Top said if he's not there for his pick, because some of the boys are coming back from the game, by the way, too. So that's why they're
Yeah,
not here yet, but they'll be popping in. But Top said for his pick, if he's not ready, he said OBJ first round. So he gave
oh,
me the okay to do that.
that's a perfect segue. So if you're a Giants fan, as I am, where I'm wearing this because I'm so happy that if you guys don't know, OBJ has officially made the roster for the 2026 New York Giants, man. So I want to kick it to you, Swift. How do you feel about that? Is it nostalgia? Is it you think he's actually going to be a contributor? So what are your thoughts?
I love the we were talking about this in the chat when Jay Fern pointed out that he hit one of those moves, and I remember, if people remember 2014 when OBJ was just like at the top of his game, he had a Monday night game against Miami where he hit a double move, and there was not a single Dolphin defender anywhere on the screen because that double move he hit him with that double that move that he hit on that jet corner was very similar to that. So it got a lot of us excited about what he could be. I love it for the fact that I think the Giants are going to be in a position where they're not going to have too many expectations. So it's just going to be fun to see what Odell can bring into that locker room, be a mentor for Malik Neighbors, be a mentor for Malachi Fields. We got some young, hungry receivers. So, and plus, it'll be fun. I mean, you heard the cheer, Jay Fern. As soon as he entered that game, that name still rings out in these streets out there in East Rutherford. Okay, that name still means something. That jersey that you're wearing still means something. So, I mean, it's going to be fun to watch him without the weight of all those expectations. That. What about you?
Yeah, so for me, man, like when he left, or he got not left, he got traded to Cleveland, man. I'll be honest, man, I was heartbroken. There's no way that you give him all that money and then all of a sudden, like the next year you trade him. So for me, it's like a little bit of nostalgic, man. But watching him in the preseason, I felt like this is the first time that he's been healthy in a few years. And it's kind of crazy when he's, early 30s, man, but he still has that step and he can still separate. And I feel like just like you said, he's going to be a mentor to our young stud Malik Neighbors. Also, Malachi Fields, who are rookie. Playing Odell in the slot is going to be able to, and what he's shown this preseason is going to open up some coverage for Malik Neighbors. And he's coming back from that torn ACL, so it's going to take him a little bit to get some game speed. But Mez, man, how do you feel about OBJ being back with the New York Giants?
Well, first of all, what's up, guys? What's up? Welcome to the Queens Baseball Football League. First of all, right? Okay, now with Odell Beckham, I'm just thinking in the old days having both guys on the opposite sides of the field when you could just run a double slant for each one of them, but you can't really because Odell's not that guy no more, right? Okay. For me, Odell, the first time when he left the Giants, I felt like he got ran out of New York more than like, oh, I'm out of here, So yeah. I'm not a fan of players that come back for the second time, but with Odell, it's a little different because you could tell he wants to keep playing for his career. It's not like he's coming back for like, 1 year. Let's see what I do with these guys. Let's see, he's actually looking forward to winning. And he always wants to do that in New York. He just never had the chance. And he feels like now is the best opportunity for him. That's Odell. Yeah, and like you guys said it perfectly. Malachi Fields and Malik Neighbors, he's going to be mentoring them. Why wouldn't they want Odell in his ear? You know what I mean? Why wouldn't they? I feel like that's the best dude you could have right now because he's been in the New York like life. So there's that. I mean, yeah. Well, first of all, I'm happy Jalen Hyatt and Evan Neal are not here no more because that should have been happening last year. Okay, I want to say that before I pass the mic. Like we got.
It feels good it feels good having a real coach, right?
Yeah, bro. Like you said, Cutthroat. Thank God we got one of those coaches finally.
Man,
and to me, OBJ deserved a spot, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like it wasn't given to him. He played well. I mean, there was a couple. I mean, the one catch in the last preseason, it was a tough catch, but he was wide open. A better throw there, he walks it in for a touchdown. So he's still getting separation. I mean, he's still running good routes. He's a veteran, so he knows how to run those routes. And yeah, man, I'm pumped, man. I love OBJ. He's my guy.
To me, Rick,
a great story.
That is the difference. It's that separation. Yeah. If it wasn't, it would have felt very gimmicky for the Giants to bring him back.
Exactly.
You actually saw a competent receiver, and so for me, that's what counts more. Like we're not just doing this just so we can get a little fake cheer in the middle of the game, and then your boy sits down. You know what I'm saying? Like there's an actual use. And John Harbaugh, again, exactly what Jay Fern said. It feels good. We have an adult in the room. He's not making that decision just to get a fake pop. Shout out to the wrestling nerds out there. You don't want a fake pop, right? You want actual cheers and for legitimate reasons. And I feel like that's what they're doing for.
Yeah, I mean, this was a guy that was in Miami. He got hurt, but I'm hoping he can just stay healthy, and I'm hoping he can be, a decent receiver for the Giants. I like what they're building. I really like the foundation that the Giants are building there. It really so I like that.
And I like the perspective that you bring, Randy / Pablo, because you're not a Giants fan and you're not a Jets fan. You're kind of just like a New York fan. We know that your first love is the New York Mets. So it's good to bring your perspective here, because like I'm not sure. Are you familiar when he was here in 2013, 2014? Like, were you? I don't know if you were watching football, but did you hear about OBJ?
Oh no, for sure. I definitely knew about OW. I mean, of course. I mean, he's that catch he made, that amazing catch that he made, that was freaking top tier. I think he was pretty, he was pretty good for the Giants. It sucks that he left. And having him back, I just hope that it can truly work out, because he wants to really play. He wants to still play football, the game that he loves, and it seems like he was excited about the opportunity to go back to the Giants. So I like that.
To be excited, you have to be really excited to see Odell back. Really, like I really mean that, bro. Because a reporter asked him after the game 2 days ago against the Jets, after he cooked them, he was like, She asked him, she was like, "Oh, how do you feel about making the Giants?"
So with that being said, we're gonna get started. The co-commissioner has told us to shut up and let's get started, right? So therefore, if we can get the draft board on the screen, so we can, start this Queens Baseball Fantasy Football League.
Let's do it.
So with the first pick, as you guys do not remember, it is Wavy Nick. He was able to get the first pick to 3 randomizers, man. So shout out to him, and best of luck to everybody. The good thing about me is that I am not drafting. I am playing the best. I have the best position. Me and Pablo, actually. We're just gonna be here critiquing and talking shit to every pick you make. And Jahmyr Gibbs goes off the board. That is wow. And then we got Bijan.
Wow, Enrique was not capping, bro. He said he was getting McCaffrey, bro.
We're going quickly. Okay. We're going Jamar Chase. Okay. So far, the first 2 were not surprising at all. For me, Christian McCaffrey, I'm not a fan. Swift, he went he went JSN.
I saw way too many videos of Puka Nacua this offseason.
Yeah.
You have him, bro.
Yeah, I
all over
Puka Nacua.
Rube, absolutely. I'll be wrong on that. Okay.
James Cook. Wow.
Damn it.
James Cook went to Easy.
Taylor.
Oh man.
So I want to bring it back to CMC being third, and Enrique, man. When you get an opportunity, if you can come to the live, I definitely want you to defend that pick, because for me, and this is just where I'm at. Ricky Rula, what were we doing? The Coca Mitch has selected. Is that Chase Brown?
Chase
Yes,
Brown.
sir.
Chase Brown.
Okay,
Yep,
okay.
Chase Brown.
Great pick.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
CeeDee Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb. Oh wow.
I love how this is breaking. Yeah, I can still see the screen, right? Because I'm drafting on my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's a little small, but we'll.
Let me. How about there?
Oh, that's
That
better.
good?
Yeah.
That's better. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
All right.
JJ
leave it like that for a
going
little
with
bit.
the 14th pick. Look at that, Josh Allen. Wow.
Oh, Josh.
Okay.
Allen.
Ooh.
If you have the 14th pick, you sir are very dangerous, and I'm gonna say I like it.
This is they put me in a bad spot.
The CMC pick is a little
Yes,
I don't, it's a little risky,
please,
man. Because
let's talk about that.
he's been hurt, and it is a risky pick. I like CMC, but I think it's very risky.
So my thing is with CMC, right? So the guy has been a workhorse, and when he's on the field, there's absolutely no questioning that. To me, he is the best player for fantasy football. But that's the problem. The last few years, he hasn't been healthy. Last year he was healthy, so I give him that. But the reports of him missing out because he has a hamstring or tightness or whatever the hell it is, I just can't. I can't start my fantasy football team with CMC. At third, at right there, I would have went Jamar Chase. But you know, that's just me. I hope that that I'm wrong, but I would have not went CMC.
Yo, can somebody bring Easy in? I can't.
Oh
bring
yeah.
him in for some reason.
I could bring him in. Yep.
Let's bring Easy in, man.
So far, if we do a little quick recap.
Y'all boys can hear me?
Easy,
Yes,
what
sir.
up, baby?
What's up, man? What's going
I'm
on?
very upset at the person that took Josh Allen, man. I wanted Josh Allen so bad, bro. I'm a Bills fan. I would have loved that duo, man. They're gonna go crazy this season. Hopefully, they could finally win the Super Bowl, but I don't know all about that.
How you feeling about
pretty
the Bills,
over.
Easy? How you feeling about the Bills, man? Talk to me.
I think we're gonna win the division. I think the Patriots had their little reign, But damn,
wait,
bro,
is
did
your
someone
pick?
say
Go
Derrick
ahead.
Henry? Fuck.
All right,
Oh
let's
my
let you
God.
pick. Go ahead. Don't worry.
All right, let me think about
Back to
this.
the Bills in a second. Yo,
'Cause
it's on you.
I like him a lot, and I did say I wanted to draft him in at least one of my leagues. Call it a reach. I don't give a fuck.
What are we doing here? What was that?
Oh, Malik Neighbors.
I really think if he's healthy, man, that's gonna be a very
Neighbors.
surprising receiver.
I like that pick, Easy.
It's a risk, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. I don't care about the injury. I don't care if he plays in MetLife. I'm taking that risk. But I really wanted Derrick Henry there, though. That is annoying.
So hold on real quick. Let's talk about the Puka thing because Swift, you made a comment and Pope didn't hesitate to get Puka right after you. So
well,
what were you saying? You were that his
lover.
situation's been a little.
He was seen way too many times hammered. Not just. I mean, we're talking about who went to your first college rager hammered, like you were fall down on the street drunk hammered, like people were carrying him out. You know what I'm saying? Like we've all been to those parties where you're like, God damn, every single Rams player is like, God damn, Puka's in the club, man. I gotta carry this dude out. That's
Swift, you're on the clock, sir.
No, I'm looking. I'm just,
okay. Just
yeah.
Sure.
We want to make sure that you.
And Swift, I just want to give you credit. That's a great pick. That first pick that you had. I mean,
I love.
Listen,
Rick, the screen on StreamYard. My bad.
Oh, hold on.
All right, there we go.
Yo, Mez, we got the boys in Discord. What's going on there? Can we pop in on?
Yeah. They're here.
Let's see what they probably.
Yo, what up, Discord? What up, Discord? What's up?
Are they all quiet?
Everybody's concentrating.
Hello.
Yeah, yo, they didn't say nothing, bro. No, they're concentrated.
So, if you can do me a favor, man, could you put the draft board? So I wanted to also to talk about the Puka. So I see that Swift went JSN, and then Puka went after. So
and I'll defend my JSN pick. I just
oh, I love that pick.
Yeah, it's a great pick, man. It's a great pick.
Environment. I think the Seahawks have, and I have not seen a single one of those Hard Knock episodes yet. I think that entire group and that team, the way they came together, and just the fact that the opportunity is going to be there for him. Whereas in in Sean McVay's offense, listen, everybody eats, right? Everybody's going to eat. So I'm not worried. You've got Devontae. You've got a couple of other guys that they need to feed. But JSN is that top dog. Listen, Ruth's going to score a bunch of Puka. That is without a doubt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying Puka's going to be trash at all. He's going to be really good. I just think that there's a risk that I don't feel comfortable taking with my first pick. That's it.
So my thing with him is that not only the offseason, it's also how he plays. He's good. He's gonna miss a couple games, and then there's a possible suspension looming. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I mean, there's been talks about it, but there's no way that with my first pick, I want the guy that is that's going to be missing some games. That's why, therefore, I think for me, the safer choice, if I was in his position, I would have probably taken a running back. But at the same time, it's like if Puka's on the field, Puka is going to be wide receiver number 1 or 2. I mean, you can't. The guy is special, and he's so good. So we'll see, man. I don't.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not in this league, so therefore I don't wish no hurt on anybody. But if I was, hey, whatever happens, right?
JSN and Puka are the best, wide receivers out there. Like they're just they're just amazing. Like Puka is he's crazy what he does. And JSN, what a year he had. What a year he had. So
yeah. I mean, there's to me, I think the top dog is still that guy in Cincinnati, Mr. Jamar Chase.
Oh yes, yes.
So,
I
like the fact that who went number 4? Oh my God! Like,
I mean,
that fell in his lap.
If JJ had a quarterback, then maybe he will be, good. But he's good, but he needs a quarterback that can throw to him, and JJ hasn't had that, man.
So, and it's funny because, speaking of JJ, I feel like people are forgetting how great this kid is. The guy's been in the league, I believe 6 years now, and JJ has been top 5 or top 10 receiver in every year except last year, and he still had 1,000 yards. So for me, it's like for Minnesota getting Kyle Murray, it's definitely an upgrade from the quarterbacks he had last year.
Yeah, JJ McCarthy,
yeah. So it's the Kyler Murray still has something to prove. So this duo might work. But I mean, at the end of the day, man, JJ's still that boy.
Oh, A zone.
So
is he gonna be our first victim?
Oh wait, put the thing. I can't see the
time's up.
Time is
last
up.
pick.
A zone. Make a pick, bro. Or we're gonna pick one for you. We're giving you like 10 seconds.
Ricky, we can't see the thing either.
Hold on, let me.
I think this would be a good time for us to recap.
Yes.
Since we had our first auto drafter. So
who is all right? A zone. Brooke, hold on, Jay Firm, before you go.
Yeah.
Let's pick a player. We're giving them some time here. There we go. Thank you, sir. Let's pay attention. Thank you.
And not for nothing, A zone. I love that pick. I think
good pick.
Is going to be
make
good.
It quicker.
When he's healthy, man, he's gonna be tough. I like Mbuka a lot too.
Similar to what happened to JSN, where they got rid of DK Metcalf, they got rid of Mike Evans. Ibuka can take that part of that Ohio group of receivers that can ball out, man. He's gonna be good, bro.
Yeah, but for me, it's like I don't know, man. Look,
that injury is a turf toe, or it is
exactly. It's a turf toe, and I'm not. Look, there's certain players that I would choose, and the guy that went right after him is who I would have made. Yo, what up, Jay?
¿Qué lo que? Dime a ver.
Hello, Jay.
What's up, man?
Yo, what's up, bro? What's up?
Yo,
What's up?
Let's look at Jay's team.
Somebody messed up my experiment that I want to do, bro. Oh man,
what happened?
They took the tight ends that I needed, bro. But it's all right. I love my picks.
Let's look at your team. Who you got? You got Jamar Chase, Travis Etienne,
Kyron Williams,
and Kyron. Okay, not bad.
I like that. I like. First of all, I mean, Jamar Chase. We just talked about it. Like one of the best receivers in the game. And then you got Kyron. I mean, and then Etienne. I mean,
Etienne on a new team. He's the only running back like nobody else, because they're gonna move Kamara away from like the main running back like that. He's gonna be more of like a slot / running.
A change of pace.
So I kind of like ATN this year in New Orleans, bro. And Kyrie Williams, you know how the Rams offense, bro, is high octane. So I'm confident.
Yeah.
I'm confident.
Oh, for sure.
So what's your favorite football team?
Yeah, hear me?
Yeah. What's your favorite football team, Jay?
I don't know if Jay can hear us.
I don't know. Maybe not.
Jay, you can hear us?
Nope.
Let's bring him back in.
Yo, y'all can hear me or not?
Jay,
you on mute.
We can hear you.
Jay, you hear us?
No, he can't.
Randy, can you remove him real quick and bring him back in, maybe?
Oh, Ricky, it's your turn.
I'm trying to make my pick. Give me a second.
Let's see here. Let me try to add him again. Yo, Jay, you can hear me? No.
All right. Well, let me get back to what I was talking about, Ibuka. So I don't like starting in the season with guys who are injured. I'm a firm believer in Mike McDaniel, and I feel like what he's gonna do for Lam McConkey in that offense is gonna be a little bit more special than Ibuka. But I do understand why he's being drafted over McConkey, due to the fact that the JSN thing, their top target bounced in Mike Evans. Chris Godwin's going to be playing the slot, so that's basically all the targets can go to Ibuka. So I'm definitely, if he wasn't with the turf toe, then I would be 100% on board.
And the funniest thing, you mentioned Mike McDaniel. There's somebody cut it up, did an edit of just Mike McDaniel watching the quarterback throw the.
Bro, he's in love.
Bro, he was like, "Yo, I was with Noodle Arm ass throw a fastball." It's like, yeah, man.
Mike McDaniel's,
and all of a sudden you're like, people can hit the 90s right now, like with the football, like goddamn.
Yeah, man.
Ooh, Jadarian Price.
I like it. It's a little bit of a reach, but
I got to reach on the guys I like. At this point, a lot of the guys I want have been taken. I can't risk it again. I got to take who I want.
I got Tet in the Tet McMillan in my dynasty league.
Let's put the draft board back up.
He was towards the fantasy playoffs. He really started coming along. That team started balling out. So he's gonna be. Oh, like that, Devontae.
Me zoom it in. I just gotta take it off every once in a while because I don't want you seeing what I'm. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. I mean, look. That makes all the sense in the world. So I just want to see McConkey. Then got. So we had Lamar, Drake May. Okay, so we had a kind of, I don't want to say a QB run, but In the third round, we had 3 QBs off the board. In a 1 QB league, I think it's a little early for me.
Who's
Josh
yeah,
Allen
Josh
in the
Allen
second round. I think that's a little crazy, but hey, sometimes you have to go and get the guys that you want. But in a 1 QB league, I don't know. That's just me though.
I went 3 running backs in a row, Jay Fern. Fuck it. My first 3 picks.
Let's look at. So we got Chase Brown, Kenneth Walker, Brees Hall, and then your wide receiver 1 is T. Higgins.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, look. So I'm not mad at it, and the reason why I'm not mad at it is
there's a lot of value at wide receiver late in rounds, bro. Late in this draft.
Yes, I agree with you on that one. I do feel that T. Higgins being your wide receiver 1 is one of those where it's like he's going to be great a couple weeks, but there's going to be some weeks where you're like, damn, I'm not going to get that much production.
Yo, Rick, I'm not liking your draft so far, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm
But
liking the team so far you building, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
We're gonna see.
We're what, almost 4 rounds in. Mez, what pick do you have? 5,
10.
right?
10, Papa.
10. Okay,
Yeah,
hold on, let me
Mez's
see.
team.
1, 2, 3, 4. We got 6, 7. Oh my god, this is you chose HN first round?
No, the pick after.
Okay, so you got Amon Ra. Okay.
Wait, Mez, what's
So
your
we
name?
got
T-Money 718.
Okay, so we got Amon Ra, Derrick Henry, Ladd McConkey, and it went to small screen, so I can't see.
Colston Loveland.
Colston Loveland. Okay.
We got
What do you think? What do you think?
I mean, I like it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like it.
Appreciate it.
Definitely having Ladd McConkey as your wide receiver 2 is very, very good.
Absolutely.
I think this year he's gonna fall into the wide receiver 1 combo. So
I agree with that.
Listen, Amon Ra is as consistent as you can be. He's gonna get you 1,200 yards, 10 touchdowns, and 120 receptions. He's been that every year. He has the Detroit Lions also have the easiest schedule, and you can't go wrong with the Sun God. You can't, man. God, he's so. And the thing is, like, and it happens every year. He always goes late in the draft, in the first round, I should say, and it's one of those things where it's just like the guy gives you consistent top 5 wide receiver, and he gets passed over all the time.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Did Jay ever come back?
Let me.
No, he didn't. But Wavy with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th in the 5th round. We're in the 5th round, right?
Yeah.
He goes Dak Prescott.
Whoa,
is he a Cowboy?
I'm not a big fan of that one. I think it's way too early.
That is crazy.
Wow.
I think Dak will be good statistically, but I don't know if I would have drafted him that early.
Love it.
I have them.
Great pick.
So.
Hey, listen, man. I'm all for go get your guys, but I'm not paying a 5th round pick for a quarterback. I mean, that's just my thought.
Especially one that doesn't run.
I'm not paying 2nd round for Josh Allen, so I mean it works either way.
Damn, Jackson Dart.
Jesus Christ!
What the? Yo, I like that actually. You know what? I'm gonna shut up.
Great pick.
Listen, you want to get your guys, okay? Maybe that's why he didn't want to say who his favorite team was to give away his next. Y'all ever think about that? Did the old? I can't hear y'all. Do y'all hear me? No.
Oh, do y'all hear me?
So I want to talk about 1, 2, 3, 4. So we in round 5. I want to talk about Ruben's team right quick. So he went Puka Nacua, Trey McBride, and then he went Drake May in the third round. So he kind of punted running backs. However,
yeah, he did. Yeah.
However, he came back and got Quayshawn Junkins and Bucky Irving.
Man, I'm surprised Bucky Irving was there in the fifth.
I'm going to say this. I'm not a fan of punting running backs. I feel like you need to get at least one, at least in the first 3 rounds. Get yourself a workhorse. But I do like it. I like it. I like the fact that he went out there. I mean, Cleveland Browns are not the best team to go get your running back, but he went and got somebody who is a workhorse, who's going to get the passing, who's going to, even though they're going to be down, he's still going to be on the field. And Bucky Irving, you know, that's a great RB2. The fact that he was there in the 5th round, though, man, that's excellent value. Good job, man.
Rick, you gotta hide. We see who you're queuing up, bro.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Jay, for fantasy, what would be like the best position to draft in that? Like, what is the best position? Because I'm trying to learn as well a little bit. But
yeah.
So what is best for the fantasy
running back,
that type of stuff?
So it gets a little tricky because with 14 teams, that's a lot for me. If you're in a 12-teamer, I think towards the back end is kind of like where you want to be at, because there's so much value there of what the players that where you can get, and after the second round, because you know it's a snake draft, so it goes you know 1 to 12 and then back. So like you can get so much value, like what a lot of these guys have been doing. You can get the Justin Jeffersons in the second round if it falls. You can get the Omarion Hamptons. You can, you know, get Amon-Ra, St. Brown.
Why wouldn't you go for a Josh Allen, a quarterback? Like why wouldn't that be the first pick? That's my question, I guess.
Okay. So for me, the reason why is because if you look at the statistics, if it's not a league where there's 2 quarterbacks, then there's no need for you to, like, the gap is not as big. Now, don't get me wrong. If you get Josh Allen, I mean, that's basically going to be, if he's not number 1, he's definitely top 3 quarterbacks that's going to be producing the most points. But the gap between Josh Allen and, let's say, if you wait into the later rounds for another quarterback, is not that big.
Okay, so top win was Saquon Barkley as his first pick, right? Is that a good pick?
So where did he pick?
Top was like 11th, I think. That was a good pick.
Oh, that's excellent, man. That's excellent. You're getting Saquon Barkley, who is he catches the ball and he runs the ball. Philadelphia has one of the best O-lines in the NFL. So him getting Saquon at 11 is excellent value.
Great, right?
Yeah. So that's just my thing. Is like I feel like there's so much other players that you can get before you can get a quarterback.
Yeah, my fault.
No, I was gonna say, and the last thing I'll say is, and I don't want to. I don't know if he's been selected. So there's certain quarterbacks that you can get later in the rounds that can produce top 5 talent, and you don't have to waste an early pick to get him. You get what I mean? So that's just my thought process. Everybody else thinks different. I mean, and not to brag, but I mean, I've won fantasy football leagues. Of course, my method doesn't always work. There's so many things to it, but everybody, you know, has their own thought process, and this was the beauty of it. Is like you put your own into it, and then you just let it see and play out. So, but I love it, man. This is one of the fun times towards the end of August and early September is like where everybody starts doing little fantasy drafts. So being able to host it has been fun.
It's fun. Yeah.
Randy, also you wanna do it relative to value. So when you asked a question like, why don't we pick Josh Allen number one? You can, but if you're ranking, right, and I always tell people like you got to have opinions on people past the second round because there's not really too much thought process happening in the first round. You just go with ADP, which is best player available. But once you get past the second round, you might start going because all of these rankings are based on what Sleeper thinks. You might not agree with Sleeper. So now you know relative to what you think the value of Josh Allen is, you got to know, okay, Josh Allen, can I get similar value and maybe get him in a later round? Can I wait on a Josh Allen type? Now, there aren't too many Josh Allen types, right? For instance, I selected Lamar. Now, Lamar is a huge injury risk as opposed to somebody like Josh Allen.
Yeah.
You kind of get some of that value through Lamar, his running game, even with his arm a little bit more than a lot of people assumed. You can get him a little bit later. You can wait on that. And if you want to wait even more, you might not see that value that Josh Allen's always going to give you, but you might be able to wait a little bit more and see. So like a lot of times guys might not want to wait. Guys might say, you know what? I think Josh Allen's going to have a great year. I think he's primed to have a statistically like elite season. That's why I usually stay away from Lamar, and I'm just going to be right back because
Pope took a gamble with Josh Jacobs. He said, "I don't care.
I like it. I like it.
Let's talk about Josh Jacobs. So he was put on the commissioner's list. So it's basically he's gonna get suspended.
Yeah.
So that's so whatever
he traded for a running back today, Jay, to your point. So
yeah, they did. Caleb Johnson. They traded. He got traded from Pittsburgh to Green Bay. So he got arrested early in the offseason for domestic violence and things of that nature. I think it was like 1 felony and like 4 misdemeanors or something crazy.
Misdemeanor battery.
Yeah, so he's definitely gonna get suspended, man. So that's very interesting, man. If you could put the draft board for me, Rick.
Oh yeah, I got you.
We can go back and I kind of want to see because I'm pretty sure it's been a few rounds. Where's he at exactly? Because I was praising him with the Quinshon Junkins and
the
Bucky Irving.
Yeah.
So I see that he got him as his RB3, which is okay. So we're talking a flex position, but he's gonna have to think about that. Hopefully in the other rounds. But since then we've had Bayshawn Tootin. I like that. Who's that? Swith?
Yeah.
Nice. Good job, man.
I think he's gonna be incredible. I love that offense. And I think from week 9, if I'm not mistaken, I think they had like a top 3 offense in all of football. So, and I think in the fantasy playoffs, what's his face had the best statistical like by points run as a quarterback, and he didn't even. I think they made it to the divisional round. So, I mean,
yeah,
that'll play, as they say. Play.
Listen, man, and let's look. I feel like the Jacksonville Jaguars in the offseason has been one of the teams that a lot of people have a lot of stakes in, man. And that segue takes us to Ricky's team. So he went back to back on wide receivers. And I kind of want to talk about a little bit about the last 2 wide receivers that he chose. So he went all in and the faith on Carnell Tate.
Yes, I know he's been terrible.
Listen, look. Okay.
In the preseason, but
that preseason's preseason, bro. Jamar Chase had 4 drops and he was terrible in the preseason, and look what he did. And I'm not trying to say that he's going to be Jamar Chase, but I don't put too much stock into the preseason. So why'd you choose Cardinal Tate, and then you backed him up with Brian Thomas Jr. from the Jacksonville Jaguars?
Yes, and I think Parker Washington and the kid that Swift picked up, they're gonna wait. It's not on me, right? Oh, hold on. Let's see, Dre. Okay, right on time. Brian Thomas burned me last year. I mean, he had a terrible year last year. But like you guys were talking, I think this offense is going to be good. I think it's going to be a offense where a lot of these guys are going to get touches, and we've seen what Brian Thompson did the year before last. So, um, you know, I'm hoping that he can show me a little something this year, but we'll see. And then, I mean, Cardinal Tate, like you said, and listen, we know he's talented. He had a rough, preseason, but who cares? I think the question is Cam Ward going to be able to get him the ball? Our old friend Brian Dable is there as the offensive coordinator. I know that he can run an offense, and I know he can bring young quarterbacks, develop a solid game plan for young quarterbacks. So, yeah, man, I believe in him. I mean, my question is the quarterback, and so that was a little hesitation there, but I think the talent's there, and if he hits, I mean, it's going to be big. So we'll see.
I mean, when in a 14-team league, you got him with your 5th round, right? That was a 5th or 6th. Yeah. So
he was let me go. Yes, 5th.
Yeah. So that's not bad. It's it's just we'll see, right? Like you said, the quarterback, and you want to see that from year 1 to year 2. You want to see that leap. So that's where it's at. But so I with the Brian Thomas Jr. So I have him in Dynasty, right? He had the great rookie year. Actually helped me get into the playoffs. Right. And then last year, man, it was a fucking disaster. And I had a bad second year with BTJ. Malik Neighbors was out for the year. I had a bunch of other injuries, so I didn't make the playoffs in Dynasty. So I definitely understand that he definitely burned me too. So why did you choose him again after he burned you?
I don't learn from my mistakes, probably. Thought the value was there. There's some other wide receivers that I'm eyeing late in the rounds, but I mean, I thought the value was there. Yeah, I believe in him, man. I don't think that first year was a fluke. I think he's got some help now with some of the receivers that he has, and I think it's going to open things up for him a little bit. And yeah, man, I might be dead wrong, but I'm gonna take a swing at it and see what happens.
So basically, what you're telling me is that Brian Thomas Jr. is your Mark Vientos of 2024.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly what I'm saying. Wow, that's a perfect analogy.
Wow.
Hey, listen, look here. Just because we're doing the fantasy football draft doesn't mean we ain't gonna talk some Mets. Come on now.
Yeah.
So, hey, I'm just we're just going out there. Swift, how you feeling so far, man?
So it's funny when you were talking about who was Rube was kind of like punting on running backs. I was like, I hope Jay Fern hasn't looked at my draft board, because man, I drafted my first running back in the 5th round, which was Rachel Tootin. I went RJ Harvey, and then I picked up Blake Corum with that last pick, because I like the fact that he's a handcuff to Kyron Williams. Kyron Williams, I have him in a dynasty league, and I could tell you it frustrates the hell out of me every time Blake Corum would steal those goal line touches. I have some joy on another league, while my dynasty is I'm
Oh man.
So yeah, man. So I was like, you know what? I saw his name. I was like, this motherfucker. You know what? I'm gonna get him. So I reached a little bit, but again, to go back, Tootin, I feel like is a high value. Like he's a guy that can give you both receptions and rushing yards, and he's like an explosive athlete. So especially when you have the strategy that I've employed, which is, you're going to wait a little bit for running backs, you got to go like high ceiling, right? You got to get those high ceiling guys, and that's why I went with Tootin. That's why RJ Harvey is suddenly getting some work in the backfield as a pass catcher. So I felt like he's a guy, even though J.K. Dobbins is coming back from injury. It's just I felt like there was value there. So
yeah, okay. I agree.
What about you, Mez? How you feeling so far about your draft?
For a 10th pick, bro, I don't want to sit here and brag, but I think I really have a strong.
Here we go. Put your money with your mouth. Is telling me you got the best draft. That's what you're saying.
It's up there,
feeling good. He's feeling good.
I like my team. Bro. I'm not gonna say I don't hate it for 10th pick. I really like it, man.
Who was your first?
Run your team. I know you got Amon-Ra with your first pick.
Yeah, so my first pick, it was Amon-Ra St. Brown. My first running back was Derrick Henry, McConkey, Loveland, Ramondre Stevenson, and my quarterback is Stafford, and my WR3/flex, it could be Mekhi Lemon.
I like this. I like that.
Okay.
I like that.
I like Mekhi Lemon a lot.
For that round, 7th round, I don't know. He was there.
That's not bad. That's not bad. It's 7th round. That's not bad.
And I like this pick too that I'm about to make.
I mean, Derrick I like that.
I feel like that's the one man who has defeated Father Time in football, because there's it just every year Derrick Henry, it's unbelievable. I mean, that guy also trains like a maniac, so
yeah,
it's just it's one of those things. So okay, so I see little Caleb Williams action. Okay, so let's talk about Top's team, man, because I feel like we've talked about everybody else, and we haven't talked about Top. So if you can you scroll up a little bit? I just want to be able to see his.
Let me see. I can go to Top's team. I'm going to change it on the right corner here. Give me a second. All right, can you see it? There you go.
So Top, if you guys don't know, Top is a New York Giants fan, and it seems like he just doesn't care about drafting Eagles. Like Top, excuse my language, but what the fuck we doing, bro? Anyways, he has Jalen Hurts as his QB. So if you guys don't know, Jalen Hurts, every year he's played football, he's been a top 10 QB in fantasy. So good pick on there. Then you got Saquon Barkley, Chuba Hubbard, Nico Collins, Jalen Waddle. Is that? Oh my God, he has a triple stack. Okay,
Rube,
Goddard.
3, 2, 1.
He has
Auto
Dallas.
Rube.
Come on.
Bro, the dude that said you can't auto pick and he's
come on, Rube.
We said after the 9th round, so there we
Give
go.
him Daniel Jones.
Come on, bro, get with it. There we go. He picked.
Should give him.
We'll give you some leeway. If he hits 0, we're gonna give you like 5 to 10 seconds.
Who did he choose? I can't see.
He got the Rams defense.
Oh, okay. First defense off the board in round. What round we in?
No, that's a second. That's a second defense. Because I took the Texans. I took the Texans.
Oh, Tom. What's up, bro?
Guys.
What up?
Tom.
Holy moly. Listen, man. You don't draft defense until your last picks, man.
What's going on? What's happening right now?
Same thing with the kicker.
Boy.
Same thing with kicker.
Anyways.
I can't lie.
I ain't driving the kicker later in the game, but that Texans defense, they're going to go crazy this season.
What up?
Yeah, so we have crowned you. You are a Philadelphia Eagles fan, my brother.
Yes.
You are no longer a New York Giant. Please remove any Giant material or content or anything, jersey, fucking pin, tattoo, anything you have with the New York Giants. Please remove it from your body, from your content, from your room.
Damn.
I will no longer consider you a Giants fan when you are drafting a triple stack.
That lower back
is nasty, bro.
Tattoo is going to be tough to remove. That lower back.
That shit is nasty work.
That is, I want to throw up right now.
Business is business.
Wow.
Business is business. Wow. Okay.
Hey.
Fuck me, huh?
Top, I do like your first pick, Saquon Barkley. Do like that.
I yes, I do
No,
like
top pick was
Saquon
nice.
Barkley. And it just went downhill after that.
The
That's
every
okay,
other
man.
rule, the
Hey,
every, the every other year rule.
Yeah, listen,
Saquon.
in the league, sometimes there has to be donators, and unfortunately, Top Sir, you might be a donator.
Damn.
I'll say
No,
this. I'll
Top
say
is
this
good.
from the first time that I drafted with Top compared to this year, it is country miles better. I will say that.
No, he's good.
I
bro. He
I
got-
shit on him. I shit on him. He had a
But the
bad
funny,
season, he has a good team,
thing,
bro. He has a good team.
if nobody else was paying attention to the board, you would have made it seem like I got 3 players of the Eagles when I only got 2, and they play
have
prime
3.
positions.
You have 3, sir.
You have 3, bro.
Oh,
Goddard,
you-
Hurts,
Well,
and
I mean,
Saquon.
okay, a tight end.
3.
But come on, bro. Like,
I took
So what-
Likely from him right before that. I know you wanted to get Isaiah Likely. and
I know. I was gonna text you
before
privately and say something, but
And
I
say
won't.
something.
Collusion?
Bro,
Is that what I'm hearing?
bro, he dead ass
Ice cream.
got Saquon Barkley, that's like the only pick that I would let rock, because Saquon is definitely a first rounder, definitely one of the RB that you want to have to start a team. And then he went. So, okay, I don't want to keep shitting on you. I want you to defend your Jalen Hurts and Dallas Goedert selection.
Yeah.
Well, to me, the Jalen Hurts one, I feel like Jalen Hurts is gonna have a good year this year. That's not saying that I'm
Without AJ
pushing him
Brown?
on. I mean, yeah. I feel like because of that, people are shitting on him because he doesn't have AJ Brown.
One
I
more
feel like
thing.
it could be a different year.
I do agree
Okay.
with you because I had the same thing for Mekhi Lemon. Because think about it,
That's a good point.
how heavily are they really counting on Devonta Smith to be that #1 receiver, bro?
That's
It's
a
a
good
lot
point.
of that's when
That's
he
a
got
good
Mekhi
point.
Lemon to split the
So again, I feel like people are not paying attention to that and only looking at the fact that he doesn't have AJ Brown no more. And it's like that's motivation for a guy. Like no matter what we say about the Eagles, us coming as Giants fans, you can't admit that Jalen Hurts is a good quarterback. No matter what you think.
They didn't
So,
ban
I
the
don't-
tush push either, right? That hasn't been.
Oh, I
banned
don't know.
yet?
No,
They didn't.
So Jalen Hurts is gonna rack up points just off that, right on the when
So
they're in the
again,
fucking red zone.
are we playing
goal line.
fantasy football for a team, or are we playing for the love of our actual favorite team? Like, which one is it? So I don't. Again, like, I can't. If I would think about it, if I was to drive half of the Giants roster, what the fuck would y'all be saying? Oh, here's Top again, another Alpha Top, da da da. Esto lo otro. Y'all been killing me all day today. So I go a different route, and then y'all niggas talking about I gotta take off my jersey, I gotta give my fandom in, I gotta do this. Like, which one is it? We can't have it both fucking ways, my G. The worst thing I could have did was drive Dak Prescott. That I would have threw up in my own mouth if I had to do that.
Oh,
I'd rather Jalen Hurts than Dak Prescott, in my opinion.
When did Wavy pick up
and-
Dak in the 5th
and
round?
I listen, agree to disagree, bro. I have two.
Bro,
Dak has 2 wide receivers that can go for 1,200 yards.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
That's fine.
Did I just see Jacoby Brissett get drafted? Am I tripping?
Wait, no, hold on, please. Okay,
No.
stop the draft. Please
Hold the
put the
fuck
board
up.
up.
To be
I need to
fair-
talk
Who did
about
that? Who did that?
To be fair, he has Joe Burrow. He has Joe Burrow. That's his
Am I
backup.
tripping?
So I don't hate it.
Who drafted that? Who
That's
did?
Ace
OV's
Stone.
boy. OV, bro.
That's diabolical.
Yeah, but
Jacoby Brissett, bro.
You don't know.
What?
Holy
he'll be in the waivers. He'll be in the
Now
waivers.
Keystone is related to Jacoby Brissett. What's good with tickets,
Okay, so what round are we in?
bro? There's no way.
We're in the 9th round right now.
9.
In the
Top is on you, by the way.
Not
I
even,
know.
not even in the 19th round, bro. Not even in the 19th round. Come on.
so fellas,
Jayfern don't have words right now. All right, hold on. Sorry.
I know we're playing in a 14-team league.
Oh,
I know that things can get a little crazy. I don't know, maybe you guys are drinking and it's Sunday.
Damn.
But I'm gonna say this, and I want you guys to not and this when I say you guys, I'm talking to the entire stream and everybody who's watching live. You do not draft Jacoby Brissett in the 9th round unless you've been smoking crack.
Yo, not to call out names, but I saw y'all call him out twice in the beginning of the draft. So something's there. There's something there.
He's probably with OV, like, you know, OV be out and about. He's probably chilling with OV at a club or something like that, hopping on some.
We warned y'all.
We warned y'all. This is insane. Look, this is terrible. Okay,
This is terrible.
the defense rests. The prosecution has nothing further.
Jeez.
Oh man, that was like some X-Files shit, bro. That shit was.
By the way, not to change the topic, but everybody that's here, that's watching, make sure y'all retweet the live. Make sure y'all share the live. Subscribe, please. Don't just sit here like a bunch of pussies and watch the shit and not about it.
Wow. Okay. Oh, man.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
I mean, show love.
No. I respect it. That's how you know there's passion behind that. I respect it.
Show love to the brand, bro. Because we don't need to be doing this live. We could just be doing a draft in the chat. So
yes.
So he already has. So this again, guys. If you guys are still with us, we want to thank you. For real. We do want to thank you guys for listening to our shenanigans and you know having fun with us. But I do want to talk about this. This guy already has Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow, when healthy, is probably one of the top 5 QBs in the entire fantasy football. So, and this is again a 1 QB league. You don't need 2 quarterbacks, right? So I understand it's 14 teams, but again, in the 9th round, you don't need to be drafting Jacoby Brissett. You don't. I'm just out of words. Because
commissioner.
Because if you look at the draft afterwards, the Philadelphia Eagles defense went,
dude.
Okay, whatever.
Someone
you
just
could
said,
have drafted.
Yeah, damn.
So Rick, if you can do me a solid,
What's
let's
up, bro?
go to his team.
Whose team? I'm sorry, I was just picking. I didn't hear you.
A zone. I think that's the one that drafted.
Let's look at it.
Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah.
And look, I'm going to fry you. Is Jacoby Brissett, bro? Are we serious right now?
Hold on. Let me pull it.
Like, if you wanted a QB, why didn't you go get like literally the next pick was Brock Purdy? Brock Purdy has,
and I took him,
CMC to throw. He has Mike Evans. He has George Kittle. He has holy hell. Anyways, so
go ahead, J-Phone.
You got it. I can't see it. There we go. Scroll down to his team. Yeah. So you went Jacoby Brissett, right? And that was your last pick in the 9th round.
Seventh.
Wait. No. That was 9th round.
Ninth. You're right. 9th
Okay.
round. Yes.
Now
he's on the clock right now. So
he's on the
so
clock.
you went so Brock Purdy, Travis Kelce, Wanda Robinson. You got Aaron Jones that went after. Scroll up a little bit more so I can see the rest.
Oh, sorry. Yep.
No, you're good. No. I'm saying in the actual draft.
Okay.
And then you have nope. Back down, all the way down. Yeah. So then you had Jake Ferguson. So he has what's his tight end? He had Harold Fanning. Okay. So you wanted to go QB. So can we go to the QBs right now?
Yes, we can. By the way, auto pick is turned on, boys. Auto pick has been turned on. We're after the 9th round.
Jacoby Brissett. So you decided that he was better than Patrick Mahomes, that he was better than Baker Mayfield, Jordan Love, Kyler Murray. So you thought in your mind that Jacoby Brissett was gonna have a better year than Patrick Mahomes. You thought in your mind.
Pick a random pick, bro. Come on.
All right, so
did you hold on? You said that the thing.
It is. I think it's gonna go for the next round because I just turned it on.
So is he gonna choose his guy?
Brandon Aubrey is the next ranked best player, so that's who I'm giving him. You guys good?
Yeah,
yes, yes.
That's
Yes,
a good kicker, but just let's see.
on,
How do I sign? Hold on a second.
I just think that's right. That right there is going to be
Yeah, you auto pick.
that too. Because look, if you look at his roster, he has Devon Achane, he has Jalen Warren, AJ Brown, Ibuka, like this right here might be the actual the team that's going to be in last place.
Kicker's pretty good though, right?
Sure.
Yo, watch him clip this and he win the whole shit. And
Yeah.
Clip it, please. If you win, oh my god, I will double your money, bro.
What do we got going on here? Let's see.
That's funny from Jay Fern. Wow, that is funny.
Jesus, bro.
I just, like for me, this is the thing where it's like sometimes, again, of course, I can be wrong. There's no, I can't see the future. Obviously, it's one of those things where, but if you're looking for, if that's what was you wanted to do, was to get your backup QB, you could have gotten Patrick Mahomes. Like, come on, man, this guy is Patrick Mahomes. Like that would have been the more safer pick. Jacoby Brissett, you're gonna rely on that offense is doo doo.
Yeah, man.
That's
why I like Marvin Harrison kind of scared me. I know hasn't lived up to the hype, but the quarterback situation in Arizona is just
Yeah, it's not. They're gonna be
Marvin Harrison. Actually,
they're gonna be dumpster diving again next year. They're gonna be in the top.
Oh, Enrique.
I hate being in a position to where a team they don't know their quarterback situation for the future, and I hate drafting quarterbacks in that situation. So
yeah. See, top, you're not the only one who's getting shitting on. Everybody gets it, bro. Equally.
Of course, everybody gets it. 100%. I'm just saying when we talk about trying to relinquish my giant fandom, I'm gonna have to defend myself because
I'm still gonna.
No, of course. I knew the moment that I knew the moment that I drafted Saquon Barkley. I could.
No,
I'm not even. I felt it from
Saquon is the only pass you get. After that, I have to question it.
I get the I get the Hurts situation. I get it. I'm not even gonna argue.
But see, now I'm being a hypocrite, and you know why? Because the last time I won, I had Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown to win the chip. So I'll go fuck myself. But no. It's just, man, that's a lot of stock. It's like, and look, the Eagles going to be good? Oh, yeah, at them. Yeah. I believe so. I just don't. I think that they're where they were at when they won the Super Bowl and they were like this high octane offense. I think that they've taken a step back. So that's my only worrisome.
Jay Fern,
yo,
I have a question for you. How do you rank Colston Loveland?
He is going to be tight end 3.
Ooh.
I think that Trey McBride and Brock Bowers is still the 1-2 combo, but after that is Colston Loveland. He has not only the talent. Colston Loveland, the head coach has said that they want to be the best offense like ever this year. They want to be pass heavy. The last 9 weeks of the season, Colston Loveland was one of the best tight ends. I think he was like number 1 or 2. And he was being peppered with targets a lot. And he wants to be in that offense. So if you really think about it, in the past, their number 1 wide receiver is Rome Odunze / Luther Burden. But Luther Burden is the one that is getting most of the reps. And then after that is Colston Loveland. Like they want to make sure he gets the targets. Like Colston Loveland is gonna have a great year. So I love Colston Loveland. He's a great pick for a tight end. He might be tight end number 2. And the reason why I say that is because I don't know. I just don't feel good about the Raiders. I don't know what the hell they're gonna do. You know,
I think Bears are the regression team this year.
Are the what?
Are the regression team? They're not going to make the playoffs.
You said the Bears, Swift?
The Bears.
I agree with that, Swift. I agree with that.
I agree with you on Loveland. I think Loveland's going to be fantastic. I think I think that schedule is a little tougher than they had last year, and I think that division as a whole. I mean, at some point, Green Bay has to have Tucker Kraft and their receivers healthy for a good portion of that run towards the later part of the season. I just think that he's like the Madden curse. First of all, the Madden curse. Hello. Just know the Bears, that whole situation with their team, whether they're going to be called the Indiana Bears, bro, there's a lot. Just we talked about this with Puka earlier. There's just a lot of shit that we heard about the Bears that I didn't like off the field, and so we'll see what happens. That's a talented ass roster, though. That is
it is. Though and I think why Ben Johnson said that they want to be the most best offense ever. They want to break records with the scoring is because I think their defense has taken a huge step back. So they're gonna have to start throwing a lot, and I think that just Colston Loveland is gonna be the prime recipient to it, man. I'm very high on him. I think he's gonna be. I tried trading for him in Dynasty, and the guy was like, "No, he's not available." So
Jay Fern, I traded Colston Loveland this year.
Oh shoot, man!
So let me further add context why I think the Bears.
Ooh.
I'm more like they better be trash, otherwise I'm going to ruin. I'm going to feel like I ruined myself.
Would you get for him?
Hold on, I have that somewhere.
Some guy in our league drafted Goff and Kyle Murray back-to-back picks.
Okay, so so Goff was available. Oh my God, Goff was available, and you chose Jacoby Brissett. I'm going to take a little break. I have to refill my cup because
yo,
look, this has nothing. Listen,
I'm sorry, but did y'all pay attention to Jay Friend's face, son?
Wow. Oh my God.
Yo, it was like something hit him on the last one. He was like, fuck. It was like, what the fuck did I just see?
Every quarterback that comes off the board, Jay Fern, that dude was available and you picked him?
Are you fucking kidding me? Him?
Listen, Jared Goff is going to give you 4,500 yards, 30 plus touchdowns, and he has one of the easiest schedules in fantasy football.
Oh man. Nasty work.
And you chose him.
Ricky.
Oh man, it's on me.
What the 12 pick?
The 2026 NFL draft.
Yeah, my receivers are a little weak,
but this is why we do the drafts, man. You never know. You could do all the mocks in the world, and you just never know what's gonna happen.
You know what?
Yep.
I want one guy from not Jay Fern, Ricky's team. I'm gonna DM him after.
Oh, look at that. We're already talking trades.
Here we go.
Here we go. We're already talking trades. I love it.
Listen, man. I know this. Listen, I'm getting close. After this, I'm probably gonna have to pick a kicker in the defense. So I'm gonna go with our guy. I got to pick. Well, actually, I got Isaiah Likely on my team, but give me Tyrone Tracy, man. I think he's still gonna get some touches in his backfield. 12th round. What the hell? Let's
It's
go.
high. It's high upside. I'll tell you one reason why.
High, very high upside.
I'll tell you one reason.
Cut him.
So I know a lot of people don't like Tyron, but man, I just hate. I'm gonna have to say this, but Scadaboo and Najee are coming off some serious injuries. Like I'm talking about serious injuries. A torn Achilles, and Scadaboo had
his
MCL,
ankle was this way,
and his ankle was that way. Exactly. So he had two really bad, nasty injuries. And Tyrone Tracy has played a lot of games in his first 2 years of his career. So, and when he's come on the field, he produces. So, if you're looking at it like an injury standpoint, it is smart, but he is deep down in the running back depth of the Giants roster. So it's 50-50 for me. It's 50-50.
Yeah, the only thing is that we still have Devin Singletary.
Exactly.
And if you let old man Singletary come in and take your job, to me, you're useless.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So good pick, Rick.
Word.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Word.
Listen, man, 12th
Sarcasm,
round. 12th round. Might as well, man. Might as well.
That was a great pick because that was who I was gonna take. So I'm a bit stumped now. Shit.
Well, if you could do us the favor and you could throw us the draft board.
Oh, let me throw the draft board up. Sorry, I'm done.
Yeah.
You're done drafting already?
No. I mean, pretty much. I got only kicker and defense left. So.
Y'all saw the viral pick where the guy went up and he put, instead of Bijan Robinson, he picked Brian Robinson.
Damn, man. Could you imagine?
Bro,
you do all that and then you fucking select the wrong B Robinson. I would be like, look, no. There's no man. Listen, there's no way I would have not be like, no, we're not doing this. We're not doing this.
I would have, when we were kids and you're losing Monopoly, what you do, man? You just
you flip everything, but like, nope, you break everything.
Board so quick, I'd have been like, nope, we're not playing today, bro. We're gonna have to redo this draft. But that.
So like I want to review let's review Ricky's super duper producer / co-commissioner. Let's review his roster so far.
Listen, my wide receiver's a little weak. I can't, I'm gonna have to trade. But
is there any way you can make it like a little bit bigger?
Hold on. Can you see it here? Oh, wait, hold on.
Baker was still available, Jay Fern.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Baker.
I saw that.
Available. Can you see it there? I don't know.
So you got Caleb Williams, and then we got Chase Brown, Kenneth Walker, T. Higgins, Carnell Tate, Isaiah Likely.
Brees
Who's
Hall.
that?
Brees Hall.
And then you
running
got,
back heavy on my team, man.
We got Brian Thomas Jr., Travis Kelce.
Yes.
Okay. Who's that?
Chris Rodriguez, running back from Jacksonville.
Okay.
Picked up the rookie Denzel Boston from Cleveland with my 11th round pick, and then Tyrone Tracy with my 12th round pick.
It was a weak ass team,
Yo, Randy, man, I'm hitting, bro.
Jayfer, can I say one thing before you go?
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
So today the Mets. I'm gonna bring it to the Mets real quick. So today the Syracuse Mets, they threw a team a combined no hitter, right? And the last out of the opposition, it was Tommy Pham. So we gotta clap our hands. It's Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham.
Yep.
The New York Mets legend.
Met on Met violence, bro. Met on Met violence. It's never. Met legend.
Holy shit, bro.
Man.
What do y'all think about Isaiah Likely, man?
I'm hot.
Listen,
he's been getting a lot of targets from Jackson Dart. That's been the reports in camp.
Look,
I'm high on him.
Isaiah Likely will be the number 2 target until Malik Neighbors takes over.
Yeah.
The number 2 target.
Yep.
Malachi Fields?
He's a rookie. He's looked good. I'm excited.
It will be Malachi Fields and it will be Odell getting those targets. And then they'll be splitting, and then it will be Isaiah Likely.
Yeah, Isaiah Likely. He's gonna get a.
And you got to realize, Randy, that our coach John Harbaugh, he's really, really, really close with Isaiah Likely because he coached him in the team before. So he knows.
He's gonna get those targets. He's gonna get a lot.
He knows his instincts to where he's gonna be the most successful at.
But after week 3 or week 4, it's over because Malik Neighbors it's they're gonna unleash. The first couple of weeks they're gonna make sure that what they want to do is they're gonna give him the targets.
Yeah.
But they want to make sure that at the end of the game he's healthy. Once they find out, or like once they be like, yo, okay, it's been a couple weeks, Malik Neighbors is good to go. Yeah, forget about it. He's gonna get peppered with targets, but Isaiah Likely would be number 2.
Yeah.
Ran the pick for this guy, Jay. Please ran the pick.
It should be Otto, no?
No, it's not.
Wait, who's up? It's on Swift.
No, it's a. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Yeah.
I thought you guys were doing the auto after a certain round.
It's autos. It's on auto.
Oh, okay.
But everybody's been picking, I believe. I don't think anybody auto picked besides Ovi's boy once. But
I'm still here. I'm still picking my teams, my players.
Swift, how do you feel about your team?
I'm worried about. Like I said, I did not target running backs early. I went 0 RB early, so I'm hoping my, again, high ceiling guys actually, they reach their potential. I mean, I'm gonna need like 2 or 3 guys to really hit, but we'll see what happens. There's a couple of guys that I went for that were in timeshare opportunities, and the guy above them on the depth chart is kind of injury prone, or in the instance of like Blake Corum, Blake Corum's going to get the goal line touches, so and he's going to get plenty of work in that Rams offense. So I feel good. I like Woody Marks. Woody Marks is another guy I love to target in drafts later. Just because I feel like in that team and that offense, he's waiting for a breakout, similar to what Bashal Tootin was. Tootin's another guy that I really wanted to target in a lot of these drafts, and I knew I'd get him like right around where I got him, which was around the 5th round. So, and then RJ Harvey, I do want to shout out. Somebody picked Jonah Coleman, who was the other guy on that Denver offense that I was targeting that I really like. I really like that pick. That was the guy that I was targeting. But playing a little too close to the sun. I picked him. I mean, I know with all the power plants that are in San Francisco, and his knee is already starting to show signs of like the frequency reaching him. We'll see what happens, but he's a guy that's been like the talk of the town on that offense.
I'll say this, Swift. Decent. You have a good to decent team, right? But one thing I personally would have done, but that's just me. I would have picked Irving over Tuen, but you have your beliefs, so I'm not gonna say you're.
I will say this: Irving has always been kind of like, I don't know if you guys remember like the Seattle Seahawks running back situation where it was like tough to like have full faith in one guy in that back.
Yeah, they got a group of guys there.
Yeah. Like I got Sean Tucker. That was a guy that was being a vulture on goal line carries. That was a guy that was scoring. So Bucky Irving would get all the way to 2, and then Sean Tucker would get 6 points because he just took a yards. So that's
okay.
That's where I was in that situation. So I was like, okay. So
perfect.
I do want to review Wavy Knicks because he had the number 1 pick, and I wanted to see how he's doing with that. So he went Jahmyr Gibbs 1.
Great pick.
Oh, I mean,
Devonta Smith. I'll say for you because you can't see it. So he went Devonta Smith, Javonte Williams, DJ Moore, Dak Prescott, J.K. Dobbins, Kincaid, Jaden Reed, Gainwell, Mark Andrews, Ravens defense, and Jordan Love.
Okay, so with Devontae Smith, and then he went DJ Moore. So as far as his wide receivers, I'm not a Devontae Smith lover. I feel like I don't know. It's just I don't think he's that good. Maybe that's what's just the board what he saw. But I do like the DJ Moore pick. I feel like him going to Buffalo and being established with Josh Allen as the wide receiver one. I mean, you saw what Stephon Diggs did with while he was there. So that's a great pick. Javonte Williams, is he a Cowboys fan? Because he has Javonte Williams, Dak Prescott.
I don't know.
It might be.
No, he's a Seahawks fan. Seahawks fan.
He's a Seahawks fan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Seahawks fan.
All right. I mean, look, I think it was a little early for Prescott, but I do like it. Prescott is gonna be, I think he's gonna be top 10 QB. Like I mentioned earlier in the live, you got CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens, who can both put up 1,200 yards easily. So I mean, they're gonna be passing the ball, and then you got Javonte Williams, man. So he's the RB1 there. He's gonna get the touchdowns. He had a great year last year. So I do like it. He has some upside. The only thing is I'm not a fan of Devontae Smith. So, and it has nothing to do with that I'm a Giants fan. It's just that I don't think he's a alpha or a wide receiver one.
He's not. He's not.
And we'll see this year because now you got the prime cornerbacks. You know, you got the Patrick Surtains and the those guys. You know, who's going to be
all right.
The draft is over.
That concluded the draft.
All right.
Good shit.
Good shit, boys and
Good
girls.
stuff, man.
I want to see who I play first.
Sleeper those grades or no?
They give you grades afterwards? I don't know. Let me see.
Do they give you like that little wrap up that Yahoo sends out?
No, I don't think Sleeper does that.
Right?
Yeah, I think they do that. Yeah.
Ooh, I'm playing Wavy Nick week 1. The matchup just came out.
Yeah, play Swift.
Oh,
I got Wavy Nick. Let's go.
So if we can maybe just show like each matchup.
All right, let me see if I can do that. Hold on.
Oh, and Rick, check your DM on your phone whenever you can.
Damn. The draft just finished and we're already we're checking. Woo, I like it. I like it.
How do I always get weird on the desktop version of it? Let me see. How do I find?
Here we go. Ricky gets a bad team and he's going against Wavy Nick. It's crazy.
All right, we don't see. That's why I'm projected to win, bro. That's why I'm projected to win, baby.
I hope you do win, though. I hope you do.
All right, how do I? Let me go back. What the fuck? Why is it not letting me?
God.
Mez, can you pull up the matchups? I don't know. My computer's acting stupid.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I don't know why.
I can share my screen on this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just got to bring it to the stage. Randy, can you do that? I don't know why my camera's acting up. I don't know what the hell's going on.
You guys see or no?
Yeah.
Hold on. There we go. I got you.
Okay.
I got it.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. This is week. This is the first week.
This is the first week.
Yeah, versus Swift. How do I check the next opponents around the league?
If you go to league, maybe.
Oh yeah, right here.
There you go.
Ricky. Okay, so look, we got Team Enrique versus the champ is back.
Yo, speaking of it, I want to talk to. I want to see Enrique's team, man. I feel like he hasn't
team
got
is
much
so
smoke,
ass.
he hasn't got
This
much
is his team.
smoke. So
This is his team right
I
here.
feel like
Yeah,
okay.
let's look at his
So
team.
it's hard. No, hold on. Let me see if I can maybe. Okay, so he has Justin Herbert as his QB.
I like that.
All right. Then we got CMC, Jeremiah Love, Drake London,
Okay.
Terry McLaurin, Kyle Pitts,
Okay.
Oh my God, Kyle Pitts.
Tony
Pollard.
Pollard, Tyler Shuck, Trey Smack.
Trey
I have no
Smack.
idea who that.
The fuck is it?
The Dallas
no idea.
defense.
Dallas defense. Well, he's a Cowboys fan. So.
Yeah.
Then you got Tajay Spears, Keenan Mitchell, Marvin Harrison Jr., Casey Concepcion, Debo Samuel.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So okay, so I do love his running backs. Scroll down, let me see his wide receivers again. Drake London, Terry
his
McLaurin.
team was okay.
No, I like Drake London. I like that.
So the only thing that I'm nervous about is the Drake London, and so he has Drake London and Kyle Pitts. So they're both in the Falcons. On top of that, you got Noodle Arm, Tua Tagovailoa, and you got Michael Penix as your quarterback.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy. Oh no, the Mets.
I'm not high on Jeremiah Love like some people are in the world, but he has potential to be a top like 10, 15-ish running back in fantasy this year. Maybe better.
What if I was to tell you?
Wait, someone willingly drafted Penix?
No. No, this isn't the Jacoby Brissett deal.
Ooh.
What I want, if I can interest you, Mets,
That's crazy, man.
What's up?
The last 9 running backs that have been drafted in the top 5 picks have all been top 12 running backs. Would you still be interested in Jeremiah Love?
Yes.
So he just got 2 RB1s.
Yep.
Look at this.
I know he got his team is solid.
Yeah.
I don't like the Drake London and Kyle Pitts only because they're quarterbacks. The quarterbacks that the Atlanta Falcons have are not good.
So
it's Michael
Enrique's
Penix
gonna change his whole fucking team before the year's over.
I'm gonna go around the league.
A whole new team.
I'm gonna go around the league. All right, guys. Before we finish
Yeah,
up.
please.
Yeah,
Okay,
before we
so,
finish up, let's do it.
Yeah, so we got Enrique versus Champ is back.
What's the projections? You see the points there?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Champ is back is projected 125 to Enrique's 120. We got Rick the Ruler versus Wavy Knicks.
My
Rick
projection was lower.
Rick is projected to lose. I'm sorry, Commissioner. I'm very sorry. We got the Pope versus Top Bunk Sports. That's an interesting matchup.
Queens baseball versus Queens baseball.
That's QB on QB crime. Damn,
Yeah,
week 1
I
already.
like Top's team, man. I like Top's team, man.
Wavy Knicks making lineup changes. That's why I should.
We got Team Easy versus Truki.
Oh,
I know I said that wrong. So
Rookie.
Yeah, we got Team E Torres versus J on X. We got Team Melvin # The Punisher versus Team Azone. And we got Team Swift versus Nixon 5.
Wait, who's team the Punisher?
That is Melvin.
Hey yo, the Punisher.
Yep.
Okay. So, could you also go through every matchup and like go through their rosters? So, for example,
okay,
we just did the Enrique's and the other person.
Okay, so
do the second matchup.
Go to matchup, yeah, right there. And then
okay, so you want to do a week? Which one? I mean,
yeah,
which
we already did. So just go to the next one. So do
this
Rick
one.
versus
Okay.
So read off.
I might change my defense. I don't know.
That's fine, but just read off the rosters.
Okay, Rick's team, we got Caleb Williams, we got Chase Brown, Kenneth Walker, T. Higgins, we got Cornell Tate, Travis Kelce, Brees Hall, that dude from the Giants, Dominic Sabata.
It's my kicker.
Yeah, and we got Minnesota Vikings defense. So that's Rick's, and this is Wavy Nick's team. Dak Prescott, Jahmyr Gibbs, Javonte Williams, Devonta Smith. We got Jaden Reed, Mark Andrews, Harrison Butker, Ravens defense. Another matchup.
We got the battle of the old guys, Travis Kelce versus Mark Andrews and tight end match.
we got Jalen Hurts versus Drake May.
Oh, we got the top bunk Eagles.
Yep. We got Saquon Barkley versus Keyshawn Judkins. We have Rico Dowdle versus Bucky Irving. We got Nico Collins versus Puka Nacua. Jalen Waddle versus Gordon Sun, teammates. Dallas Goedert and versus Trey McBride. Oh, and Jacoby Myers versus Christian Watson. Okay, one more. The next one, Team Easy.
That's me.
Versus Chucky Trucky.
Yep.
We got Bo Nix versus Josh Allen. We got James Cook versus Trayvon Henderson. We got Jadarian Price. I think I'm saying it wrong. Versus DeAndre Swift. We have Justin Jefferson versus Malik Neighbors. That's a good matchup right there. We got McMillan versus Garrett Wilson. Laporta versus Jake Ferguson. Michael Wilson versus Manangai. Jesse Bates versus Chris Boswell. And Lions.
I like Manangai, by the way.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I'm a Rutgers guy, so shout out to Scarlet Knights.
E. Torres versus Jay on X. Jared Goff versus Jackson Dart. Kyron Williams versus Amarian Hampton. Cam Scadaboo versus Travis Etienne. We got Jamar Chase versus CeeDee Lamb. Zay Flowers versus Javonte Williams. No, Jameson Williams. I'm sorry, Jameson Williams. We got George Kittle versus what's his name? Jawan Johnson from the Saints. And we have Mike Evans versus Quinn Johnston from the Chargers.
Brick hands.
Melvin versus Azone. Jaden Daniels versus. Sorry, I'm not gonna say number 5 before I get in trouble. I'm not gonna say number 5. Joe Burrow versus Jaden Daniels. Jonathan Taylor versus Devon A-Chain. We got Jalen Warren versus Jonathan Brooks. We have Rashid Rice versus AJ Brown. We have Igbuka versus Devontae Adams. Brock Bowers versus Harold Hennepin. Jordan Addison versus DK Metcalf. And Panero versus Aubrey. And yeah, me versus Swift. I have to do some changes, but yeah. We got Lamar Jackson versus Matthew Stafford. We got Tuin versus Derrick Henry. RJ Harvey versus Ramondre Stevenson. We got Jackson Smith-Njigba versus Amon-Ra St. Brown. We got George Pickens versus McConkey. We got TJ Warren versus Loveland. Mekhi Lemon versus Shakir. And Mevis versus Fairbairn.
All right. So
yep, that is the Queens Baseball Fantasy Football League's roster.
That's awesome, man. Best of luck to everybody there. So looking at all the rosters, who do you guys? Yeah, and no need to. You don't. If you're biased, you're biased. But who do you think has the best roster? And I'm gonna start with you, Top, and then we'll go to Rick.
I mean, I definitely won't put myself in there. So I just want to get that out the way. But I don't know, man. It's hard. I feel like everybody besides a couple of people, I might have to go with Swift. I kind of like Swift's team, man. I think Swift looks pretty dominant, man. I think he's not a sleeper. I think he's got the best one.
Okay. What about you, Rick? You on mute, buddy.
My bad. I was like, I'm not gonna say Enrique. That's for damn sure.
The cousin rivalry. I love it.
So annoying. I mean, if I'm taking myself out of it, I would say
no. You don't. If you want to put yourself in it, you put yourself in it.
I'm gonna be unbiased here. I think honestly, team champions back, who had the second pick. I think he has a good team now. Gentry's hurt, so we'll see. But he's got Bijan and potentially Genty as his 1-2. I like his wide receivers. I like his tight end. Yeah, I think he has a solid team. So I'm gonna see team champions back. That's a pretty good team.
That's a crazy pause, Rick. By the way.
Oh my bad. Hey yo.
I don't know. I don't know how
and
why he says team champ is back. We have no champion, but hey, listen.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to manifest, right, what you want. So he believes that he's the champ, and then so he's already looking at next year when he comes back, saying I'm the champion. So hey, listen, man, let's do it. Mez, who you think has the best team?
I'm picking myself.
Yeah. I love it, man.
And I'm not lying. I like
toes down.
Team. I like Pope's team too, man. I really like Pope's team. Yeah, Pope has a good team, bro. He has a good team. He sacrificed running back. Quite.
Bucky Irvin in the 5th was crazy. Like Jay said earlier.
He rebounded, bro.
Yeah.
Keyshawn Judkins, he's the only running back, and he has one more name. I forgot who. Bucky Irving. It's a mismatch too, because it's a very packed room. But if he could easily run away with the job, man. You got he has Puka Nacua, Cornson, McBride, Jacoby Myers. He has a good team, bro. Top five defense. Cameron Dicker, the kicker, as we call him in the football league. He's a top 10 kicker too. So he has a lot of high upside players.
Yeah,
and my team, I like my team a lot. Before you go, I like my team a lot, bro. Is a lot of upside too, man. If McConkey is my WR2, that means I'm in a good position. You know what I mean? I'll say that.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say, he punted in the first 3 rounds, not getting a running back, and I said it. The way he came back with getting Quishon Junkins and then Bucky Irving in the 5th, man, that is crazy. Like, to me, I feel like that's probably the best value and draft pick in getting Bucky in the 5th. But shout out to him, man. Now, one thing I do know about him, there's 2 players he loves. He loves JJ and he loves Trey McBride. In every fantasy league I've ever played with him, he's always had either both or one of the other. He loves his JJ and he loves his Trey McBride. So I wasn't surprised when Trey McBride is on his team. So, Swift, how do you feel? Who do you think has the best team?
I gotta agree that this guy has a really good team. Like that team. I don't know why, but Easy's team also seems like to be intriguing. I think there's a chance that's a team that could kind of make things fall right. Me, my team, I need a lot of things to fall right for me to really reach that peak of I hit these things. My running backs, like I said, my running backs are in my chair or their.
Is it me or Swift's audio going in and out? Sorry.
Oh yeah, Swift.
Yeah, his audio's going
Swift,
in
your
and out.
audio.
I couldn't hear. Yeah, it was going in and out a little bit.
All right, you hear me now?
There you go, sir. There we go.
So I think there's a lot of upside in a lot of teams, but I like the champ is back. I do think anytime you have the number one pick, man, you can't really go wrong. Although, like I said, like Dak Prescott that early was a little bit of a reach, but I like Wavy for the most part.
Yeah, Trade Tucker was a very, very good pickup, man. I sold by not picking him up. That dude's gonna definitely get a lot of targets in that Raiders offense. It's just the quarterback play, honestly.
Yeah.
So honestly,
it's going to be all of it. I mean, I don't know whether they're going to start Kirk Cousins for like the first couple of weeks and then put Mendoza in starting like week 5 or whatever. But that team is really going to go like once Mendoza, like in the preseason, it was like kind of like giving me Cam Ward vibes, where it was like, ooh, I thought you were going to be a little bit better than this right now. Like I was like, maybe, but we'll see what happens to him. Mendoza seems like a good enough kid, but yeah.
So I want to give my pick, and he's actually in this live, so this is the person who I picked. Just watching the draft. Mez, could you do me a favor? Can you read me your roster?
Okay, I got you. At quarterback, I have Matthew Stafford, and the depth is Sam Darnold. I have Derrick Henry, Ramondre Stevenson, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Ladd McConkey, Colston Loveland, Michael Pittman, Fairbairn from the Houston Texans, and I got Eagles defense. And my bench, I have A.D. Mitchell from the Jets.
That's good pick.
Mekhi Lemon, Sam Darnold, Tyler Algier, and Kayshon Boutte.
So, to me, as far as roster construction, the only pick I mean, it sounds terrible, but I don't like Jets. But I understand why you got Mitchell. I like Mez's team. I really do. I feel like he's very, as far as starting lineup, is very balanced with running backs and wide receivers. And I'm. What round did you get Matthew Stafford, by the way?
I got I can check that for you.
Why don't you just tell him that Jacoby Brissett was not available?
Damn, where can I check that? Where can I
history? I think
draft result. Draft.
I see it's round 6, I believe.
Round 6.
Because I was actually looking to get him too.
Okay, so you got him in round 6. So if I'm not mistaken, Prescott was gone, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Jaden Daniels probably, Jalen Hurts. What I'm trying to say is that you got value for a guy who was basically the MVP. Nothing has changed in that offense. They're still going to be high octane, and you got him. And you probably could have waited a round or two because you got guys drafting Jacoby Brissett. But no, in all seriousness, I like Mez's team a lot.
Thank you.
I feel like his team is like truly very constructed, very balanced. Now let's go to worst teams.
Oh god.
So let's do that. I mean, obviously, we don't know the future.
This could be a clip of somebody. So
exactly. So let's look. What do you guys think? And I'll go in reverse order. I'll start with Swift, and then I'll go to Mez, Rick, and then Top. What do you think is the worst team? And don't be shy.
Oh, what was that?
Swift, you're muted, by the way.
I can't hear Swift.
I'll go first if you want.
Damn.
There you go.
I have. Yo.
No.
He's ready.
All right, go.
I have a decision too, if y'all don't mind, because I
Please,
see
man, get in here, bro.
I see a very big outlier here, and if things don't go right, they got to make trades or they're fucked.
Talk to me, Easy.
E. Torres, man. I like that he has a lot of really talented wide receivers, but man, if any of those running backs get hurt, bro, and if he and Juwan Johnson's his starting tight end, I'm very concerned for that depth of that team.
So
very concerned.
Read their roster. So
okay,
for the people in the live, so they could.
Let me pull them up real quick. Just give me one moment.
Cause I like their roster, but I mean, you know, the live they probably forgot.
So Cam Scatterbo, that he had a horrific injury, right? I mean, if he stays healthy, I think he's going to be a very good workhorse. I mean, we saw him get a triple.
Who's this again? What's the
team? Team E Torres 212 to be exact.
Oh, so that's not okay. Never mind. I'm sorry. I thought it was.
That was Enrique. You were thinking Enrique, I think.
Right? Yeah. My bad. So go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Easy. So E Torres, we got Cam Scatterbo.
Yeah. Okay. So Jared Goff at quarterback. They got Omarion Hampton and Cam Scatterbo as the running back. CeeDee Lamb and Zay Flowers as the wide receivers. With Mike Evans at flex and Juwan Johnson, I believe, is their only tight end they drafted. I like Juwan. I think because of Tyson being injured, he's going to get targeted more. I'm pretty sure he got targeted well last year as well. So like there's some upside with it, but they have no depth at running back or tight end. We don't know what Marshawn Lloyd's going to be. And I mean, if Josh Jacobs gets like a 4-game suspension, like who does he have at running back?
Well, it should be from my understanding, it might be a 6 games.
Okay.
That's
6 games.
What's been the norm for players of that that's gotten suspended for that. But to your point, Marshawn Lloyd might not even be the running back because
they traded
Packers,
for what's his name, right? Caleb Johnson.
Yep.
And
right.
and here's the thing. I think they have a lot of talented wide receivers on that team. Stephon Diggs. I don't know if people really respect that Washington offense. I think their O-line is very questionable. I do think that he's a very good wide receiver too, and I do think he'll get secondary targets on that team next to Terry McLaurin. Romo Dunze, I think he's going to get top 3 targets in Chicago, but Chicago's got a lot of hands. They've got a lot of talented players on that team, so it's a bit difficult to say. And, I mean, I really like CeeDee Lamb. I think Zay Flowers, I mean, people talk really bad on his name. I think he's a 1,000-yard receiver still. And with the healthy Lamar Jackson, he can definitely get 1,000. Mike Evans is in a bit of a wide receiver run role, but Mike Evans gets hurt, so you got to take that into account. I think if anything happens to one of those running backs, they're really going to have to make some moves or they're fucked.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what about you, Swift? Who do you think has the team is the worst team?
So,
are they in the call?
Yeah. No, I'm actually gonna go with Jay on X. I looked at some. He was. I was like, oh, that's interesting. I was like, oh, I wonder. Like, and he said he was going to reach on a couple of guys, which totally fine. Again, what Easy just said, I've been saying about my team. There's a bunch of reaches where, like, because my specific strategy was, I felt like I could get some of that value in running back a little bit later than some of the other guys were. Once I went with Lamar with my 3rd pick, I was like totally on that kind of trajectory. But like, again, I think Jay's team, I mean, Jackson Dart, I mean, I'm a Giant fan, bro. I couldn't do it.
So to add to that, Swift, before you go, my fault. What if I told you, Jay Fern, that Stafford was the 10th quarterback to be selected? Would you still blame me for picking him too early?
No. That's what I'm saying. Like, you got great value for a quarterback who was not only the MVP, but is like his weapons are still the same, and it's going to be a great offense.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And to add to my point, wait, I think Swift, you trying to talk Swift or no? Okay, so now my decision to who I think has the whack team, I think it's this guy Truki.
Oh,
listen, man. That running back room is ass. You got Trayvon Henderson, DeAndre Swift. I'm sorry, I'm not high on Swift at all. He has those big games here and there, but I'm not high on it. Listen, his receivers are good. Justin Jefferson and Garrett Wilson, right? But who's throwing them the ball? Geno Smith? Come on, bro. Come on. We got Call of Duty player Kyle Murray. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. And his flex is okay. Parker Washington, I'll give him that.
Yeah, I like Parker.
But yeah, I think his team is. Josh Allen's there to save him. I'll say that. Because he could win you a league. Damn. Josh Allen could win you a league. That's how good he is.
And that's the person who had the last pick, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So he what was his first pick that he took?
Justin Jefferson and then Josh Allen.
Damn, it went
Justin. Would have went running back there. Probably would have been better.
Yeah,
absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Or even double up on wide receiver. You could have got.
Bro, he could have got Justin Jefferson and Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Or come on.
He could have got on Martin Hampton too.
Yeah, Martin Hampton, Kenneth Walker.
Yeah.
Well,
man, I'm gonna let me just say my pick real quick, just to get it, because I know we're running out of time here. I'm gonna pick. I know he's not projected to be this bad, but Team A Zone. Just because you picked Jacoby Brissett, I don't even want to look at anything else on your team, bro. Worst team is Team A Zone. So that's my. The Jacoby Brissett shit did it for me, but I don't disagree with some of the names that were said. But you know what I mean? Listen, I don't want to talk shit because my team could be the worst. So, and then this gets clipped, and you guys are gonna be going over the fantasy updates, you know, during the show, and I don't want to get clowned. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go with Team A Zone for me.
Speaking of that, so we will be going every time we go live every week. We are going to we're going to have a segment. We're going to talk about how the fantasy football league is going. So if you guys are in the comments, for the people who are in the league, if you want to give us who you think was the best team, or you think the team is the worst, please let us know. We definitely want to hear your thoughts. But Top, if what do you think? Who was the worst team that you feel like is the worst team?
I love you, Ricky, but I'm gonna have to go your route, my boy. Just for two things. One, I don't think. Call me.
Is this to me or is this to A Zone?
No, I'm talking to you.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't personally think Caleb Williams is gonna have a great year this year after what he did last year. I think it's a bit overhyped with Caleb. I like the fact that you picked up Chase Brown and Kenneth Walker, but then I go to Travis Kelce and I go to Breece Hall, and like Mez said, the Jets really don't got a sustainable QB. I don't feel the confidence with Geno Brown. And then Travis Kelce. I don't think Travis is the same no more. And then you don't have, your wide receiver. I think you could have did better. Carnell Tate, I'm not a fan of. So I mean, I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I think you hit with T Higgins, guys. I think your cousin is kind of overreaching with T Higgins. He's good. So I'll give you props on T Higgins, but I'm not too crazy with your team. And I love you. You know you're my guy, but I'm gonna be honest. And we being honest.
Okay.
So Ricky,
man, I can take it. Pause.
Ricky, I already hit up Ricky. Now I'm gonna hit up Top. Check you guys' DMs.
Oh yeah. This is in my shit like he was in there like ASAP. Well, we gonna talk.
Damn. So basically, Top just threw the ether on the co-commish.
Crazy.
So for me, for me, the worst one was definitely I'm on board with Mez. It was just the last pick.
Yeah.
You went JJ, which was great at 114. Then you got Josh Allen, and it's like you could have got yourself a sustainable RB1, and then it started going like because I feel like some people forget that when you're in a 14 team, 16, like these leagues, like once you pick, like you don't go for a while. So like at the third round, you're coming back, and it's like, yo, all the running backs are gone, the good ones.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
Josh Allen, I mentioned earlier, like it's great to have him, but if you're picking him, there's not much of a big difference when you're selecting Josh Allen and then one of the other QBs. So listen, I pray for the best for him. It's gonna be a rough season, and maybe he could trade Josh Allen, and get a QB and somebody who's serviceable. But this is the beauty of fantasy football. You start with this team, whether you like it or love it, and then throughout the season you start making adjustments. Other than that, man, do you guys have any last words before we get out of here?
That was fun, man. That was fun.
It was great.
May the best team win. There's already a lot of shit talking going on in the chat right now. So
I love it.
And I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm gonna need some injuries on some people's teams, man. Because if that happens, I'm gonna get some very nice return on investment. Because I got a couple guys that could really benefit if a certain player has to miss a couple weeks. So I'm
That's why I stay away from selecting Giants, because I want the same thing for everybody else's team. And I just need some injuries to hit because I got a lot of running backs that are looking for more work. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I agree 100%. But I hope Malik Neighbors stays healthy.
As a Giants fan, I don't want to get pissed off at them in real life and in fantasy. I got to choose a side, so I'm gonna pick in real life. You know what I mean? So
same.
So there's on a curve. As the Giants have been sucking, my fantasy in real life has been doing really well. So I'm a little confused about: do I want the Giants to do well this year, or do I want to make money this year? I don't know, but at some point, maybe those two lines can just go together. You know what I'm saying? Like just ride the sky together.
So I do have an interesting question for you guys, man, and I want whoever wants to tackle it first, before we get out of here. Do you have any things that you won't do like during draft? Like for example, like me, when I draft, I'm not taking a QB.
First two picks, yep.
No, yeah, that's definitely it. But I like in the first 8 rounds, I'm not taking a QB. Like I'm okay with drafting a QB late because I want players that are going to be able to produce. So like that's my thing. Like I look at my board after the 7th round, and then that's when I start thinking about quarterback. Is there anything like you guys have now that we're done with the draft? Like, if there's any like little things that you guys always do, or is there's like, or you guys just play it by the board? Is there like a little niche? Like
kicker,
for me, like as I said,
defense.
I definitely like no matter what draft I'm in, I always draft QB late.
For me, is kicker and defense like my last 2 picks. I will never ever draft the defense. I don't care how good they are. Like anywhere besides my last 2 picks. Same thing for kicker.
Gotcha.
So obviously,
please,
my apology for
that's great.
You want to go?
Go ahead.
Okay. So my mission is obviously to get the best RB1, WR1, or tight end 1, obviously, of that team, right? And another goal I might have depending on their offense, I like to do a stack for that team.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's not there, I won't force it for a different player.
Good strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with everybody in terms of not drafting a kicker or a defense until at least the final 3 rounds. The value to me, there's certain guys that you go into the draft and you're like, all right, like you gotta have strong opinions for guys that are around the 3rd to like the 11th round, where you're like, I know exactly if there are 3 or 4 guys in that stack who I'm gonna pick out of those 3 or 4 guys. So I like to do what I like to do, especially when I get to those, like, because the first 2 rounds I feel like best player available. All right, whoever it is, and then let your board dictate. Okay, hey, I ended up taking with my first 3 picks were wide receiver, quarterback. All right, now I know I might not pick. I need to think about where I want to go with running back. But if I see value, I'm not going to pick a running back just for the sake of picking a running back and going all the way out, right? So, like for me, I let the board dictate where I'm going to go, and then I know, like, all right, I know I got to get running back. That's why as soon as I got to my 5th pick, I was like, all right, I know the guys who I feel strongly about. There are certain guys that I picked. I know I got sniped on Jonah Coleman. That was another guy that I was really very much interested in selecting. But I got some of the guys that I wanted. Tootin, Marks. I got guys that I felt like absolutely have a chance to be RB1. Like when at the end of the year, be RB1. So to me, it's like you gotta, those middle rounds, you gotta have strong opinions about certain players and just stick to it and just stick to your gut. We've all watched football. None of us. Listen, Mel Kiper gets it wrong.
Mel Kiper.
All those guys will get it wrong. So you can't be afraid to have an opinion and stick by it. Just go off of that.
Good stuff, man.
Yeah. No, I think for me, it's the same thing. You draft the kicker and the defense last. I think for me, I kind of went different this time. I've always thought that getting a QB was always the first thing that was important. So I since I've always queued up more QBs than anything else, and now that I'm in a draft where there's no auto pick, I kind of went a different route. I was like, I think, where there in the NFL, it's heavy running back and wide receivers. So I try to go that route. Plus, I try to go where the draft is dictating you. A lot of guys were picking wide receivers and running backs, and I think when you're a team that's running back and wide receiver heavy, where you have one top QB, and to Jay Fern's point, there's a lot of top heavy QB1s to where you could kind of let that fall for a little bit and pick your heavy, RB1s and WR1s and not pick up a QB right away, because you just never know. And the funny thing is, while I was drafting, maybe by the first 2 to 3 rounds, I kept looking back at the QB board just to see who was still there. And I did see Jackson Dart's name there. It was tempting. It was tempting, but I was like, yo, I'm not gonna make, obviously I'm not gonna make that stupid mistake with all the better ones there. But I think in any situation, because the league is so RB1 and wide receiver heavy, that was the route to go. And obviously you want to go based on how the board is looking, and everybody was just drafting running backs and wide receivers back to back. So yeah.
Well, and before we get out of here, for me is like, I've played and I've done so many drafts where I've drafted Josh Allen. I haven't won anything. But then it's like when I draft the QBs later, a Jared Goff, a Joe Burrow, like shoot, I'm trying to remember who was it that there was one league that I won and my quarterback was garbage. And it's like I maybe it's just me. I just don't value the quarterback as much. As long as they have a good offense, I feel like they'll be fine. But having the running backs and the wide receivers and the tight ends where like you're gonna get the points is for me is it. But unless you drive Jacoby Brissett, so shit like that is gonna happen, man. But listen, I want to thank everyone for joining us, man. We appreciate it. We've gone over 2 hours, and
Holy shit.
I know it's again, it's Sunday, so you probably could be doing better things, being with your family, and things of that. So we appreciate you here, guys. We here at Queens Baseball, we appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. Everybody who joined the live, Easy, Jay. I know you had some difficulties, but we appreciate you, guys in the Discord. You know, coming through. Pablo making his appearance. We appreciate you. So as we mentioned before, we are going to be giving you guys weekly updates when we do our regular Queens Baseball lives on our drafts. I'm not drafts. On the season and how things are going. We're gonna do a little segment on that too, so we can keep everybody who's in our league, engaged. So we want to thank you guys. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for the comments.
Thank you,
Make
Jay.
sure.
Thank you, Jayfern.
Thanks for hosting,
thank you
bro.
guys, man. You
Thank
guys
you, bro.
gave me the easy job, so I'm good. I'm able to talk shit and drink, so I'm straight. Again, no, but seriously, man, we appreciate you guys here at Queens Baseball. We're trying to grow this channel. We're trying to grow our Mets community. We're really trying to do things that keep you guys engaged and want to come back into us and talk. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, I'm not a speaker, but on our spaces, but you know who I am. I'm that Jordan Alvarez type. You know what I mean? So that's basically what it is. I'm one of the original Queens Baseball members. Make sure you understand that. And best, I don't want to say wishes, but the best of seasons to everybody in the fantasy football live, fantasy football draft, and the Queens Baseball. And we're gonna head on out, and we'll see you guys. We'll be today's Sunday. We might do a live
Thursday, right?
Thursday, right?
Yeah, get back to the regular schedule.
Yeah,
program.
exactly. We're gonna get back to our thing, and we're gonna talk more Mets. I know you guys probably didn't get Mets talk, but the guys went out there. They lost 2 out of 3 against the Astros, but it is what it is. Juan Soto's back, so we'll see. Maybe the reverse playoffs are nuts. I know Popes doesn't want to hear that, but whatever. We'll talk about it on Thursday. You guys have a safe one, and we'll see you on Thursday. If you guys have anything else, we're gonna head out of here. And as Pope says, is always Queens Baseball.
Let's